inches away from your skin, but I can't find the doorway to let myself in. The coffee is steaming, the TV is low, but there's a frost in the kitchen beginning to go. I reach for your hand, but my fingers just stall in the shadow of a shadow against the back wall. We're sharing a pillow, we're sharing a bed, but living in cities inside of our heads. The map of our life has been folded and torn, and I'm shivering here in the light of the morn. There's a million miles of silence between us tonight, a desert of words that we didn't get right. I'm screaming your name, but it makes all the sound in this gravity pull where the quiet is found. We're side by side in the dark of this room, but the distance is wide as a canyon of doom. Yeah, I'm losing the us that I used to call mine, to a million miles of silence across a thin line. The air is a static that's heavy and thick, like a clock in the hallway that's forgotten to tick. I look in your eyes and I see a strange coast. Where did you go? You're just a beautiful ghost. We're breathing together in a perfect rhythm, but my heart is a prisoner in your secret prison. Say something cool, say something mean, just break through the glass of this cold, quiet screen. I'd trade all this peace for a thundering fight, just to know that you're still in the building tonight. There's a million miles of silence between us tonight, a desert of words that we didn't get right. I'm screaming your name, but at least not a sound in this gravity pull where the quiet is found. We're side by side in the dark of this room, but the distance is wide as a canyon of doom. Yeah, I'm losing the us that I used to call mine, to a million miles of silence across a thin line. So quiet, so far, I don't even know where you are. Just an inch, just a mile, just a ghost of a smile. I check the porch light, but the glow feels cold, like a story we promised would never be told. I still reach for your hand when the room gets quiet, but the silence is loud and I can't defy it. The pictures are leaning against the white wall, waiting for shadows that no longer fall. Now it's just a midnight with nowhere to go, a hollowed out heaven, a bittersweet show. You were the spark, the silver, the light that kept me from shivering through the long night. But the velvet is empty, the blackness is far. I'm looking up at a sky without stars. There's a ghost in the kitchen, a scent on my shirt, a million small ways to keep feeling the hurt. I used to find maps in the patterns above, connect the dark dreams of a permanent love. Now the telescope's dusty, the lens is all blurred, and forever is just a ridiculous word. Did the light burn out, or did you take it away? Did you pack up the moon because you couldn't stay? I'm standing in darkness out in the yard, learning that breathing is suddenly hard. Yeah, it's just a midnight star. No North Star to guide me, no shimmer to find me, just the dark, just the space where you used to be. The sky will start. The bottle's been sitting on the edge of the wood. I drank down the memories as fast as I could. But the glass is a mirror of a deep velvet red, reflecting the ghosts of the words that we said. I'm tilting the crystal, I'm chasing the stain of a vintage that's flavored with nothing but pain. The label is peeling, the corks on the floor, like the welcome that's hanging on your bolted door. I've savored the sweetness, I've swallowed the tart. Now I'm down to the dregs of this broken down heart. I'm holding on to the last drop of wine, the final remains of when you were still mine. It's bitter and heavy, it's cold as the night, a liquid goodbye in the flickering light. Once it is gone, then the vision is through, and I'll have to face it tomorrow without you. Yeah, the cellar is empty, the branches are dry. I'm drinking the never and kissing goodbye in the last drop of wine. I remember the harvest, the sun on your face, before we let gravity rule in this place. We poured out our secrets like water and gold. Now the glass in my hand is the only thing I hold. It's a lonely communion, a solitary toast to the girl that I loved and the man I fear most. Don't let it reach the bottom, don't let it run out, because silence is all that is left here to shout. If I keep one small sip at the base of the glass, maybe the ghost of our summer won't pass. I'm holding on to the last drop of wine, the final remains of when you were still mine. It's bitter and heavy, it's cold as the night, a liquid goodbye in the flickering light. Once it is gone, then the vision is through, and I'll have to face it tomorrow without you. Yeah, the cellar is empty, the branches are dry. I'm drinking the never and kissing goodbye in the last drop of wine. One more to watch it spill over the edge of my fading will. The glass is clear, the end is here, just the stain, just the rain, the last drop. I'm staring at the jar, sitting on the kitchen shelf. The golden hue is lying, just a shadow of itself. Remember how it tasted when the world was in full bloom, before the frost settled in and occupied the room. You used to be the sweetness, the clover and the light, but the sugar's turning jagged and it's losing all the fight. to keep it. It looks like something beautiful, it shines like something pure, but there's a poison in the nectar that I didn't see before. My heart is coated in the stickiness of us, watching all the gold turn into gray and into dust. It's bitter, honey, and it's harder now to swallow. The tea is getting cold, just a circle in the cup. I'm stirring in the memories and I can't give them up. You had a way of dripping words like syrup on my skin, until I couldn't tell where you stopped and I began. But the bees have all gone silent and the hive is hollowed out, and the only thing that's pouring is a heavy ember doubt. How can something so delicious leave a burn behind the tongue? How can all the songs we hum be suddenly unsung? I'm scraping at the bottom just to find a little trace of the girl who saw the sunlight in the lines across your face. But it's just bitter, honey, a sting inside the sweet, the taste of every promise that you never meant to keep. It looks like something beautiful, it shines like something pure, but there's a poison in the nectar that I didn't see before. My heart is coated in the stickiness of us, watching all the gold turn into gray and into dust. It's bitter, honey, and it's harder now to swallow. So pour it down the sink, let the water take the glow. I don't wanna think about the things I used to know, just a lingering taste, a beautiful waste. Bitter, honey, I'm still holding my breath in the hallway, waiting for the click of your key. But the dust is just settling in layers on the parts of the house that were we. I try to tune out the static of the promises we couldn't keep, but the silence is getting too heavy, and the secrets are starting to seep. We were a masterclass in harmony, a symphony written in gold. But the wood started warping in winter, and the story got tired and old. Now I'm hearing the sound of the tension of a love that was pulled way too tight. One little slip of the finger and we're falling apart in the light. It's a high-pitched, hollow surrender, a melody losing its mapping. Can you hear it? The end of the record. That's the sound of my heartstrings snapping. I look at the space on your nightstand where your glasses and water would stay. It's funny how fast a whole lifetime can just pack up and carry away. I'm trying to bridge the distance between the hello and the gone, but I'm just a broken instrument playing a ghost of a song. You pulled until the fibers frayed, you pushed until the colors gray. Now there's nothing left to play. It's a high pitch, hollow surrender, a melody losing its mapping. Can you hear it, the end of the record? It's the sound of my heartstrings snapping. The ceramic is sweating in the early light, a bitter souvenir of final fight. I poured it for you while the stars were still out, before the quiet turned into a shout. Now the steam has all vanished, the surface is still a dark glassy mirror of a broken down will. I'm staring at the rain, it's leaving on the stone, the perfect little circle where I'm standing alone. I should pour it away, let it swirl down the drain, but it's the only thing left of your morning remains. It's just cold coffee on the counter, turning to ink, a dark-hearted reminder of the way that we sink. I'm waiting for the warmth to come back to the cup, but the sun's going down instead of coming up. It's too late for sugar, it's too late for cream, and the dregs of a cold-blooded midwinter dream. Yeah, the kitchen is quiet and the light is all blown next to cold coffee on the counter, left all alone. The lipstick is faded on the edge of the rim, where the ghost of your smile is starting to dim. I remember the heat of the first morning pour, back when your boots were still by the door. Now it's a muddy reflection, a stagnant old gray of a love that we let simply wither away. If I put it in the fire, will the flavor return, or is bitter the only thing left here to learn? I'm clutching the handle till my knuckles turn white, try and hold on to the end of the night. It's just cold coffee on the counter, turning to ink, a dark-hearted reminder of the way that we sink. I'm waiting for the warmth to come back to the cup, but the sun's going down instead of coming up. It's too late for sugar, it's too late for cream, and the dregs of a cold-blooded midwinter dream. Yeah, the kitchen's quiet and the light is all blown next to cold coffee on the counter, left all alone. Take a sip, feel the chill of a heart that's forgotten, a beat of its will, just a stain, just the rain. The cup is full, but the house is empty. The sound of a ceramic cup being set down heavily on stone. Cold. I've been the anchor in the middle of the gale, I've been the wind that's kept us in the sail. I wore a smile like a heavy suit of steel to keep you from seeing how I really feel. I kept my chin up and I've kept my eyes dry, watching our forever turn into a lie. The armor is heavy and it's starting to crack. I'm carrying a weight that's breaking my back. I've been the hero for 1,000 long nights, but I'm losing the strength to keep all the fights. I'm done so brave. You always told me I was steady as a rock, while I was watching the hands on the kitchen clock, waiting for the moment that I finally break under the pressure of every mistake. I'm not a mountain, I'm just made of glass, watching the ghost of our happiness pass. Let the world see me tremble, let the world see me fall. I'm tired of standing so proud and so tall. If I'm falling to pieces on the cold wooden floor, at least I'm not pretending to be fine anymore. I'm done being brave, I'm done being strong. I've carried this silence for way too long. I'm letting the tears fall down like the rain. I'm finally admitting I'm hollow with pain. The white flag is flying, I'm dropping the shield. There's nothing left here for me to defend or to yield. Yeah, the courage is gone and I'm ready to cave, because I'm tired, so tired of being so brave. I'm letting it go, strength in the show. I'm just a heartbeat, shaking and small. I'm done being brave. Just let me fall. Just let me fall. The moonlight's tracing outlines on the floor of the ghost of us that doesn't live here anymore. I'm staring at the ivory and the black, waiting for a melody to bring the feeling back. But the silence is the only thing that's loud, like a heavy rain falling from a lonely cloud. I used to play for you until the sun came up. Now I'm just a bitter drop in an empty cup. My fingers hover right above the middle C, afraid of every note that sounds like you and me. Now there's dust on the piano keys, settling like winter on our memories. The songs we wrote are buried in the grave. I'm too broken hearted just to brush it all away. Every chord is heavy, every rhythm's out of time. Since you left the music, I can't find a single rhyme. Just a hollow echo of a love that's gonna freeze underneath the dust on the piano key. There's a photograph in a silver frame that still whispers out the letters of your name. I haven't lifted up the lid in months, because I'm scared to feel the soul I had once. The velvet bench is cold and wide and bare. I keep reaching out to see if you're still sitting there. If I play the minor keys, will you hear the sound from wherever you are now? Will you turn around, or is the coat of white just a permanent seal on a heart that's forgotten how it's supposed to feel? just leave it be. Let the silver settle down on me. The music's over and gone, just dust on the keys. On the keys. I'm sitting in the armchair, watching dust motes in the light, tracing away your coffee cups at every single night. The saturation's dropping, the edges getting blurred, like I'm losing the inflection of every single word. I try to hold the picture, but the colors start to bleed until you're just a ghost of a life I used to lead. I'm fading out like a radio in a storm, losing all the static that used to keep me warm. The volume's turning down and the screen is going gray, watching every piece of us simply melt away. It isn't an explosion, it isn't a sudden shout, it's just a slow and steady way of fading out. I walk past our old cafe, but the name has changed to Blue, and I couldn't quite remember if the owner used to be you. Your scent is leaving the sweaters, the memories leaving the hall, and I'm terrified of the moment I feel nothing at all. I'm a Polaroid left in the sun for far too long, a faint and ghostly outline of a once familiar song. Don't let the light go dark, don't let the image disappear. I'm reaching for a shadow that was standing right here, but my fingers pass through smoke and my eyes are losing sight as the masterpiece we painted turns to a canvas of white. Yeah, I'm fading out like a radio in a storm, losing all the static that used to keep me warm. The volume's turning down and the screen is going gray, watching every piece of us simply melt away. It isn't an explosion, it isn't a sudden shout, it's just a slow and steady way of fading out. Going, going, gone, just a whisper of a name in a world that's not the same. Fading, fading. The music gets quieter and thinner till it's just a hum. The reeds are stiff and silver in the biting air. I'm walking on the water, but you aren't there. Beneath my boots, the world is locked in a cage, a perfect glassy ending to our final page. I can see the pebbles and the weeds down deep, like all the promises promises we didn't get to keep. The surface is a mirror that's starting to crack, but there's no way of calling the summer back. I'm humming a tune that we used to know, while the sky starts to heavy with the weight of snow. It's a frozen lake lullaby, a cold, quiet song for a love that was right until it went wrong. The current is sleeping under inches of steel, hiding the wounds that I no longer feel. Go to sleep, little heart, let the winter move in. Let the ice be a second, thicker skin. Yeah, the music is brittle and the rhythm is dry, and this frozen lake lullaby saying goodbye. Circle where we used to dive, trying to remember how it felt to be alive. But the water is silent, the fish have all fled, and the us that I knew is a dream in its bed. If I wait for the thaw, will you still be gone? Will the mud and the gray be my only dawn? Or is it better to stay in this crystalline blue, where I can still see a distorted version of you? It's a frozen lake lullaby, a cold, quiet song for a love that was right until it went wrong. The current is sleeping under inches of steel, hiding the wounds that I no longer feel. Go to sleep, little heart, let the winter move in. Let the ice be a second, thicker skin. Yeah, the music is brittle and the rhythm is dry, in this frozen lake lullaby saying goodbye. Close your eyes, the white sky lies over the hollow where the summer dies. Just a drift, just a glaze through the end of our days. Now, just sleep, just sleep. I'm still holding my breath in the hallway, waiting for the click of your key. But the dust is just settling in layers on the parts of the house that were weak. I try to tune out the static of the promises we couldn't keep, but the silence is getting too heavy, and the secrets are starting to seep. We were a master class in harmony, a symphony written in gold, but the wood started warping in winter, and the story got tired and old. Now I'm hearing the sound of the tension of a love that was pulled way too tight. One little slip of the finger, and we're falling apart in the light. It's a high-pitched, hollow surrender, a melody losing its mapping. Can you hear at the end of the record? That's the sound of my heartstrings snapping. I look at the space on your nightstand, where your glasses and water would stay. It's funny how fast a whole lifetime can just pack up and carry away. I'm trying to bridge the distance between the hello goes the last. Just a tangle of wire and wood now, locked in the breath of the past. Now it's quiet, finally quiet. I'm sitting at the desk where we used to dream, by the flickering light of a dying beam. I've got a wooden yellow stick in my hand, trying to say what I don't understand. The lead is soft and the wood is worn, like the edges of us, all jagged and torn. I didn't use ink, I didn't use a pen, in case I needed to be us again. But the words are pale and they're hard to see, just like the ghost of what you were to me. It's a letter written in pencil, a temporary light, fading away from in this heart of mine. I'm pressing so hard that the paper might tear, writing I love you into thin air. It's easy to smudge and it's easy to gray, just a few strokes from being brushed all away. Yeah, the graphite is silver, the paper is thin, and this letter written in pencil that I can't begin. About the moments that made us both sick, I've scrubbed at the surface until it's a blur, until I can't tell who we even were. The dust is a pile of could have been days, settling down in the afternoon haze. If I leave it out in the wind and the rain, will the weather take back all this beautiful pain? Or will the ghost of the pressure stay deep in the sheet, even when the words are no longer complete? It's a letter written in pencil, a temporary line, fading away from this heart of mine. I'm pressing so hard that the paper might tear, easy to gray, just a few strokes from being brushed all away. Yeah, the graphite is silver, the paper is thin, and this letter written in pencil that I can't begin. One more run, one more blur, until there's no trace of the people we were. Just a gray thumb. The lead is broken, the end has come. The signal bars are full, but I'm still out of range, trying to find the words to make the distance change. The blue light of the screen is the only glow I see, a digital ghost of who you used to be. I kiss the glass, but it's cold against my lips, counting down the miles and 1,000-mile trips. It's a long-distance heart in a short-circuit world, watching the map as our always gets furled. You're waking up just as I'm fading to black, sending out a love that never quite makes it back. The static is heavy where we used to collide. Yeah, it's a long distance loneliness tonight. The pillow on your side hasn't moved in a month. I'm fighting with the ifs and the shoulda beens once. Again I hear your voice, but it's filtered and thin. I can't reach through the air to touch your skin. The suitcase is dusty, the tickets are torn, waiting for a sunrise that's yet to be born. Is the ocean getting wider, or is it just me losing the vision of what we're supposed to be? I'm tired of the misuse and the soon and the way, trying to bargain with time and with fate. It's a long distance heart in shots of your world, watching the map as I always gets further. You're waking up just as I'm fading to black, standing out of love and never quite makes it back. The static is heavy, the silence is wide, and drowning in the space where we used to collide. Yeah, it's a long distance loneliness tonight. Disconnected, still waiting for that tone, searching for a signal in a house that's not a home. Long distance, just I'm looking at the dresser where your watch used to sit. There's a rectangular patch where the dust didn't hit. The closet is half empty, a cavern of white, a structural hollow in the middle of the night. I'm walking through hallways that feel twice as wide since you took the life that was pulsing inside. The painters say beauty is found in the gaps, in the margins of maps, in the silence of laps. But I'm just a silhouette drawn in the air, defined by the fact that you're no longer there. I'm just living in the negative space, tracing the ghost of a vanished face. The outline of us is a jagged edge hole, a vacuum that's pulling the light from my soul. It's the shape of your absence, the weight of the air, the heavy not here that I see everywhere. I'm a frame with no picture, a heart with no grace, lost in the hollow of negative space. The indentation's still deep on your side of the bed, a physical echo of the words that we said. I try to fill up the room with the radio's hum, but the louder it gets, the more vacant I've become. You're the missing puzzle piece under the rug, the missing resistance in a lonely man's hug. They say that the stars are defined by the black, by the infinite dark that they can't take back. But I'm not a star, I'm just part of the night, hungry for shadows and thirsty for light. I'm just living in the negative space, tracing the ghost of a vanished face. The outline of us is a jagged edge hole, a vacuum that's pulling the light from my soul. It's the shape of your absence, the weight of the air, the heavy not here that I see everywhere. I'm a frame with no picture, a heart with no grace, lost in the hollow of negative space. I'm hanging up the curtains in a house that's never seen your face, trying to find a rhythm in this unfamiliar space. The neighbors wave at 7, the coffee's brewing hot. I'm checking every box to be the person that I'm not. I've got a brand new city and a different set of keys, but I'm still brought to center by the ghost of every breeze. It's a new life, but it's the same old heavy heart, trying to build a finish where we never had a start. I've changed my morning coffee and I've changed my point of view, but every street I'm walking feels like it leads back to you. I'm breathing in the future, but the air is thick with rain, living out a new life with the same old pain. I went out to the theater, I sat in row 13, trying to find a story that could hide the us between. But the hero has your temper, and the ending has your eyes, and I'm back inside the wreckage of our hollowed out goodbyes. I've scrubbed the scent of stitches from the sheets and from the hall, but I still see a shadow leaning up against the wall. They told me time is distance, they told me move along, but they didn't say the silence is the loudest kind of song. I can travel around the world, I can change my name and hair, but I open up my suitcase and I find you waiting there. It's a new life, but it's the same old heavy heart, trying to build a finish where we never had a start. I've changed my morning coffee and I've changed my point of view, but every street I'm walking feels like it leads back to you. I'm breathing in the future, but the air is thick with rain, living out a new life with the same old pain. New keys, old doors, new shoes, same floors. I'm doing fine, I tell myself, while I'm putting us upon the shelf. New life, same pain. I'm staring at the faucet, watching silver droplets fall, but there's a desert in my chest and a shadow on the wall. I reached into the well until the bucket hit the sand, trying to find a drop of grief to hold inside my hand. The storm is finally broken, the clouds have all gone dry, and I'm just sitting in the quiet with a vacant open eye. I think I'm finally out of tears, out of shawls and out of rain. I've burned through every gallon of the liquid in my pain. turned to stone. A hollowed out cathedral where I'm standing all alone. I wanna cry 1,000 more, but the reservoir is clear. I'm just a ghost of sadness now that I'm out of tears. If I look at all the pictures, I even say your name out loud, waiting for the heavy ache to gather like a cloud. But this thing is just a static, and the burn is just a hum. I'm staring at the damage, and I'm finally feeling numb. It's a different kind of hurting when the weeping has to stop. When the glass is empty and there isn't one more drop. Is it healing or is it just the end of the supply? The final weary white flag of a soul that's gone bone dry. I trade this hollow stillness for the stinging and the red. But the well is empty, darling, just like everything you said. Yeah, I'm finally out of tears, out of salt and out of rain. I burn through every gallon of the liquid in my pain. My heart is like a riverbed that's cooked and turned to stone. A hollowed out cathedral where I'm standing all alone. I wanna cry 1,000 more, but the reservoir is clear. I'm just a ghost of sadness now that I'm out of tears. Just a dry wind in a quiet room. No more rain, no more bloom, just me and the dust and the us that turn to I folded up our letters, every always and every if. Creased the edges sharp enough to make the spirit still. I set them in the gutter where the water's running fast, hoping they could carry all the weight of what we passed. But the sky is coming down now, a heavy iron gray, and I'm could reach out and grab you, I'd only tear the page. We're victims of the weather and victims of our age. Some things are meant for oceans, some are meant for storms. They're just fragile little pieces that can't keep each other warm. Yeah, we're just paper boats in a rainy storm, trying not to sink, dissolving at the edges before we even have to think. I thought we were a vessel, I thought we were a fleet, but we're just soggy memories drifting down a lonely street. The ink is running blurry, the hull is getting thin, and I don't know where the river ends and where the tears begin. Yeah, we're paper boats in a rainstorm. Not a single trace, not a single spark, just a scrap of white in the middle of the night, drowning. I'm staring at the bubbles that never quite appear, holding on to static while I'm drowning in the fear. The timestamp says you saw it exactly at 10:04. A digital I love you just left dying on the floor. I've scrolled through every sentence, checking every comma too, searching for the moment that I lost the heart of you. It's a blue light heartbreak, a cold and quiet sting, watching all the silence that a double check can bring. My words are in your pocket, but your mind is miles away. I'm screaming in the vacuum of the things you won't say. I'm ghosting in the margins, I'm a story you've denied, living in the wreckage of a read but not replied. The screen goes dark and heavy, a mirror of my face. I'm trapped inside the hollow of this unrequited space. Did I say too much too quickly? Did I hit a nerve or two? Or am I just a notification that doesn't matter to you? I'm refreshing every second like a habit or a curse, but the longer that I wait, the more the empty starts to hurt. Just a simple no would be kinder than this blur. Just a goodbye would be better than the ghost of who we were. But you left me on the hook, hanging by a glowing thread, while I'm memorizing every single word I should have said. Yeah, it's a blue light heartbreak, a cold and quiet sting, watching all the silence that a double check can bring. My words are in your pocket, but your mind is miles away. I'm screaming in the vacuum of the things you won't say. I'm ghosting in the margins, I'm a story you've denied, living in the wreckage of a read but not replied. Delivered, seen, and the space in between. I'm still waiting for the dots to move, still trying to find us to prove. inside a velvet drawer. The promise that we don't need anymore. It's just a circle made of golden light that's lost its power to keep me warm tonight. I held your hand and swore I'd never leave. Now I'm just clutching at a ghost sleep. They say the metal doesn't have a soul, but I feel the weight of it taking its toll. It's a hollow moon on a finger turned cold. The story finished before it was written. Promises are breaking my heart, tearing the world that we built right apart. A symbol of always that didn't survive. The hardest part of staying alive. It's a heavy reminder of what used to be. A silver lined prison for what's left of me. Yeah, we're just two strangers, a million miles far from the ring. Promises we kept in a jar. The indentations fading from my skin, but I don't know where the healing should begin. I saw you leave it on the kitchen side, next to the dreams that we let go and died. It didn't make a sound when you let it go, but it hit the ground like a thunderous blow. In sickness and health, for better or worse. Now every blessing feels more like a curse. You can melt down the gold, you can sell off the stone, but you can't fix a house that is no longer home. Oh, leaving promises are breaking my heart, tearing the world that we built right apart. A symbol of always that didn't survive. The hardest part of staying alive. It's a heavy reminder of what used to be. A silver lined prison for what's left of me. Yeah, we're just two strangers, a million miles far from the ring. Promises we kept in a jar. Circle of gold, story is old. The metal is hard and the feeling is cold. Just a ring without the promise. The tan lines are fading from my shoulders today, like the ghost of your touch as you drifted away. The boardwalk is empty, the salt's in the air, but the laughter we shared isn't anywhere. I'm wearing your sweatshirt to keep out the chill, but the breeze from the ocean is haunting me still. The postcards are yellow, the stamps are all torn. I'm waking up cold in the light of the morn. We swore that the heat was a fire that would last, but the seasons have turned and we're part of the past now. Now I'm living with scars from the summer, a slow steady beat like a funeral drama. The sunburn is healed, but the stings in my chest, a heart in the shadows that can't find its rest. We burn like a bonfire under the stars. Now I'm just tracing these permanent scars. Yeah, the autumn is coming to cover the glow of the sky. nights by the water where we never slept. The waves are much taller, the water is gray, washing the you and I essence away. I look in my skin and I see where you've been, and the marks that remind me of what could have been. Is it better to freeze than to feel such a burn? Is a lesson in loss all I'm destined to learn? The ice in my veins is a mercy, I guess, compared to the weight of your summer caress. Now I'm living with scars from the summer, a slow steady beat like a funeral drama. The sunburn is healed, but the stings in my chest, a heart in the shadows that can't find its rest. We burn like a bonfire under the stars. Now I'm just tracing these permanent scars. Yeah, the autumn is coming to cover the glow of the scars from the summer that won't let me go. The time